Ever wonder how NBA players, with their millions, spend their hard-earned cash? Well, let's take a deep dive into the fascinating world of extravagant purchases, crazy splurges, and some truly unique ways they choose to enjoy their wealth. Karl Anthony Towns' ultimate gaming setup. One of the most fun ways NBA stars spend their millions is on technology. Karl Anthony Towns, also known as Cat, is a big fan of gaming. He has spent $20,000 building the craziest gaming computer imaginable. This beast is no ordinary PC. It's more like a work of art. Cat has been gaming since he was a kid, and in 2020, he decided to take his gaming experience to the next level. He hired tech YouTubers to create the ultimate gaming setup. Imagine that, a $20,000 gaming rig, John Morant's $1 million car collection. John Morant, or Ja, is another NBA star living the high life. He has quite the car collection, including a Scat Pack, Aston Martin Vantage, and a brand new Ferrari Roma. But things got a bit out of hand when he let his friends borrow his $400,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Unfortunately, the fun didn't last long. Ja's friends, driving like maniacs, crashed a luxury car. But no worries, Ja wasn't mad. He simply tweeted that everything was still okay since he bought a backup Rolls-Royce for situations like this. Now that's living the good life. Ben Simmons' expensive mistake. Ben Simmons, on the other hand, spent his millions in one of the worst ways possible. In 2021, Ben was fined a whopping $19 million for refusing to play during the season. His drama led to missed games, fines, and a ton of embarrassment. Ben was fined more than LeBron James, Steph Curry, and even Kevin Durant combined. Ouch! Talk about an expensive mistake. Luka Doncic's unique purchases. Luka Doncic is another NBA star with some serious spending habits. But unlike some of his peers, Luka's purchases are a little unexpected. First, Luka bought one of the most bizarre pets you can imagine, a horny toad. Yes, you heard that correctly, a horny toad. But that's not the only weird purchase he's made. Luka also decided to spend thousands of dollars building a custom horse statue, which he then gave to his teammates. But it doesn't stop there. Luka is also an automobile enthusiast. He drives a $300,000 Hellfire Apocalypse, also known as a tank. Yes, a tank. It's not your regular car, that's for sure. Luka collects vehicles like some people collect sneakers. And his collection doesn't stop at tanks. He's got a whole lineup of luxurious cars. But Luka's purchases don't just include strange pets and fancy cars. He's got a love for the unusual and one-of-a-kind items. It's safe to say that Luka likes to live life on his terms. Jason Tatum's mother's smart decision. Jason Tatum, who grew up in the projects of St. Louis, didn't want to blow his millions, instead of spending his NBA paycheck. He made a deal with his mom and his accountant to live off of his endorsement money. This was a smart move to make sure he didn't waste his money. But even though he couldn't touch his NBA salary, Jason still found ways to enjoy his wealth. He bought a $350,000 Rolls-Royce, a $500,000 watch, and even a $4 million mansion with a basketball court for his son. Tatum may not have splurged on his NBA salary, but he sure enjoyed other ways to spend. Jordan Clarkson's extreme transformation. Jordan Clarkson uniquely spent his millions by completely transforming his body. Back in 2017, Jordan went from looking like an ordinary guy to being covered in tattoos. He spent over $20,000 on a full-body tattoo makeover, and by the end of the season, he looked like a walking art piece. Talk about dedication to your style. Tony Parker's castle purchase. When you have millions, why not buy a castle? That's exactly what Tony Parker did. The former NBA star went to his home country of France and bought the Chateau Saint Laurent, a massive 21,000 square foot castle. This castle isn't just any old property. It's over 700 years old and has 22 rooms, a winery, and even an underground tunnel that leads to other castles. Tony spent over $10 million on this incredible property. Can you imagine living in a place that requires a map just to get around? It's the type of luxury most people only dream of. But for Tony Parker, it's just another example of how NBA players live in a world of unimaginable wealth. Klay Thompson's healing boat. After suffering a major knee injury, Klay Thompson decided to treat himself specially. He bought a 37-foot-long boat called the Splash Express. This boat has a bed, a lounge area, and a kitchen, making it worth over $300,000. Klay spent countless hours on the water to help heal from his injuries, and he says it was like a form of meditation for him. It became his escape and a reminder how important it is to enjoy life outside of basketball. LeBron James $1 Million basketball cards. LeBron James is not just known for his talent on the basketball court. He's also a smart businessman. Back in 2003, when LeBron was just starting his NBA career, he bought 2 rare autographed rookie cards. At the time, they were worth $22,000 each. Fast forward to 2023, and those same cards are now worth a jaw-dropping $10.4 million. LeBron knew that his career would be legendary, and he made a wise investment in his legacy. These cards are now one of his most valuable assets, proving that LeBron is not just a basketball star. He's also a savvy investor. Talk about playing the long game. Trae Young's Diamond Frenzy. Trae Young is known for his flashy style on the court, and off the court, he's no different. Trae has spent a lot of money on jewelry, and it all started in his rookie season when he was welcomed to Atlanta by rapper Quavo, who gifted him a diamond chain. From there, Trae's love for diamonds only grew. He bought diamond snowflakes and pendants with his logo, and even iced out his entire team. Trae has become known as Ice Trae for his love of bling, and it's safe to say he's one of the most iced out players in the NBA. DeMar DeRozan's costly Disneyland trip. DeMar DeRozan's story will make you laugh. When he first started making money, DeMar decided to take 70 of his closest friends and family to Disneyland. Sounds like a fun trip, right? Well, things didn't exactly go as planned. DeMar spent over $40,000 on VIP tickets, but that was just the beginning. The cost of food, games, and private security quickly added up. What should have been a magical day turned into a logistical nightmare. DeMar has since admitted that it was one of the worst days of his life. Sometimes, being generous can come with a hefty price tag. Dwayne Wade's birthday yacht party. Dwayne Wade knows how to throw a party. For his 32nd birthday, Dwayne rented a 130-foot luxury yacht in Miami. This yacht was a floating palace, complete with 2 dance floors, full bars, and a state-of-the-art sound system. Dwayne didn't stop there. He customized the entire yacht for the occasion, wrapping it in D-Wade-themed decals. He even had a custom cake, made in the shape of his sneakers. By the end of the night, Dwayne had spent over $100,000 on his birthday party. But for Dwayne, it was all worth it to throw the ultimate celebration. Bismack Biyombo's Heart of Gold. Bismack Biyombo may not have the same flashy lifestyle as some of his NBA peers, but he spent his millions in a truly inspiring way. After losing his father, Bismarck wanted to do something special to honor his memory. He spent his entire NBA salary, over $1.5 million, to build a hospital in the Congo, his home country. This hospital, which was built in his father's name, will provide much-needed health care for those who cannot afford treatment. It's a selfless act of generosity that shows just how powerful money can be when used for good. The way NBA players spend their millions is as diverse as their personalities. Some make extravagant purchases, while others invest in their futures or give back to their communities. But no matter how they choose to spend, one thing is clear. Having millions of dollars opens up a world of possibilities. Which NBA players' spending habits surprise you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the wild and wonderful ways NBA stars spend their fortunes. You won't want to miss what's coming next.